Hello friends, today we are repairing LED headlights on which the side lights do not work. The car is Niva. This is a Russian car. These are tuned headlights in which there are two LEDs and they stopped working. Let's check them. As you can see, one LED shines very dimly. Let's check the second one. It is completely flooded with water. As you can see, the second one does not work at all. Let's figure it out and see what the problem is. We also need to find such a LED. On the back side I see the LED control board. It can be restored or remade for your own LEDs. I think it's better to try to restore what was here. You need to clean everything from dirt and rust. Each LED has two light source crystals and one of them burned out, and in some both do not work at all. At the back I also see a 0.4 ohm resistor that burned out. I'll try to replace it with a jumper from another board to check the circuit. There is also an element here that is unknown to me. This is the MT7201. I need to look at the datasheet. As you can see, the track on the board has rotted. R1 is our fuse. The tracks will need to be restored here. The legs of this radio element are also burnt and the tracks need to be restored here. As you can see, the LEDs shine brightly. Here one crystal does not work and I will assemble one working one from two to begin with. Now I will change the LED to a working one. We are checking, friends, one works as it should now. Normal current consumption is 160 milliamperes. They shine quite brightly. I repaired one. But the second one needs to be checked for SMD radio component and also to replace two LEDs and replace the jumper with a resistor that should be there, unfortunately. We do not sell such and need to order from China. A fuse cannot be installed instead of a resistor because the LED consumption currents become much higher. If you install a jumper or a zero resistor instead of a resistor, your LEDs will burn out due to the high current, so you need to install only those resistors that are intended by the manufacturer. The current increases to 1015 milliamperes instead of 160 milliamperes. So the LEDs quickly overheat and burn out. You need to install a resistor marked R390. Now I will install my LEDs. As you can see, my LEDs came up and work in normal mode. My LEDs have a slightly colder color than those that were there. Current consumption is also 160 milliamps. It is normal. Now I want to check if this radio component works, or if it burned out from the water. I will install it now in the working version and check. The microcircuit still works. The current is also 150 milliamps. It turns out that I only need to buy a 0.39 ohm resistor and 2 LEDs. The only thing I didn't understand is that this element is called CP. The marking on the board is indicated as VS1. This is clearly not an inductor or a Zener diode. Resistors came to me. We don't sell them here and I had to order them from China. I'll leave the link under the video. Now I need to solder the resistor in place. Done. Now we need to check the consumption currents on both and compare them. Now I supply 12 volts and check. The first one shows 160 milliamps. Let's check the second one. The second one also shows 160 milliamps. Now we need to assemble all this into a case. Done. Now everything is assembled. Let's test them again. Both show the same consumption. This means that both work properly. They are quite bright and heat up quickly. So it is not for nothing that radiators are installed here. Now we need to give them to the owner and install them on the headlights. Now we are installing LED lighting on the headlight. After installation, you will need to coat it with sealant to prevent water from getting in there again.
Ух ты. Опасно.
I made the green wire a plus and the black one a minus. The board has polarity. If you mix it up, it won't work.
Нива.
As you can see, it works now, but in strong bright light the camera does not see the light. Now I will try to close the door to the garage and show again how the lights glow. It looks like they serve as parking lights. That's all, friends. I hope the video was useful. Subscribe to the channel and good luck with your repairs. Bye bye.